chete. We need freedom, kawachayenda tichafu machete. Yeah, pindirai Jehova, aiwa pindirai. Muri kuona paka baizi kajikisai, mweya. We need freedom, tora Mnangagwa yende. Whenever we cry, whenever we stumble, remember it us that, cause we've been through that situation. Akakura, akarerwa, akakupa, akanyepa Mnangagwa na chivayo bakakuya fuma yese. What are you gonna do, girl? Andindi mivane pamuromo. We need unity, kikabatana bano yenda chete. We need freedom, kawacha yenda tichafu machete. Pindirai Jehova, aiwa pindirai. Muri kuona paka baizi katikisai, mweya. We need freedom, toda Mnangagwa yende. Yeah. We need unity, kikabatana bano yenda chete. We need freedom, kawacha yenda tichafu machete. Yeah, pindirai Jehova, aiwa pindirai. Muri kuona paka baizi kajikisai, mweya. We need freedom, tora Mnangagwa yende. Whenever we cry, whenever we stumble, remember it us that, cause we've been through that situation. Akakura, akarerwa, akakupa, akanyepa Mnangagwa na chivayo bakakuya fuma yese. What are you gonna do, girl? Andindi mivane pamuromo. We need unity, kikabatana bano yenda chete. We need freedom, kawacha yenda tichafu machete. Yeah, pindirai Jehova, aiwa pindirai. Muri kuona paka baizi katikisai, mweya. We need freedom, toda Mnangagwa yende.
As we need freedom, mndara Mnangagwa ngaende. Pindirai Jehova kuti zvinhu zveduwo zvifaye zvitange kufamba right direction. Greetings, good people. My name is DJ Holly and welcome to Point 5 Creative Studios. Chitubu che content, chitubu chisingapwe, chitubu chinonwa nemunhu wese, chitubu chakavhenekwa chikaongororwa nana mazvikokota kunzi aiwaka. Chitubu ichi chine content iri healthy, content iri clean, content yakachena yakakodzera kunge ichikonsumwa nemunhu akaita kunge iwewe. Ndosaka uri panapa muzuva ranhasi. So if it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any exciting content uploaded. Apostle Chiwenga wakatsamwa ende vari kupopota ende ndanakirwa zvangu ndikati at least isusu tikazvitaura tinonzi aiwa hapana muri kujairira vanhu vakuru, but izvi zvazotaurwawo nemunhu mukuru zvichienda kumunhu mukuru, saka zvinopedzerana ikoko paukuru hwavo handitika. But mashoko aritaura naApostle Chiwenga mashoko ane musoro, mashoko anonakidza, mashoko ekuti kana dai vanhu veZanu PF navaMnangagwa vaishandisawo pfungwa vaigona kuita sei kuona nekudzidza nekutanga kuitawo zvinhu zvakarongeka. Hanzi it's not a favor kuti vakati vakira bridge rari Interchange Trabablas. It's a must. Vaifanirwa kutovaka ende vaMnangagwa havana kurivaka bridge rari nemari yemuhomwe mavo asi mari yenyika. Vandofanirwa kutokumbira regerero kuti vakatimbunyikidza kodzero dzedu sevanhu vatema for the past 45 years. Kwete kuti tiombere maoko tichirumbidza tichibirwa mari. Pakaipa. pakaipa. Ndisandapinda muvhidhio randoda kukuratidzai ndiri kuti company registration in South Africa and open an FNB bank account for local and international audience. Chinongodiwa chete it's your passport. Kana une passport yako chete wotasei wobata Owen okuitira chi okuitira mudziginyira wacho handitika. So right now let me see what's going on here. Zviri kutaurwa naChiwenga Apostle kuti vari kumbonyasoti chii, uyezve what's your take on that? Should we celebrate Trabablas? And nasingazive futi the meaning of Trabablas. As you are talking nonsense, that's why mukuru wenyika achigara achingoti pese paanopa speech anongotaura zvisina maturo. He will be talking nonsense like his name Trabablas. Ma one eye. Let's play things with kuti zvakaita sei zvakamira sei. Let me know where you are watching from. Isa comment section. And wotaurawo kuti unozviona sei and unonzwawo sei mashoko ari kutaurwa naApostle Chiwenga aya.
Is construction junk. If you are celebrating that interchange, you probably should not vote, because you don't have an idea of what development is all about. Again, dzokoro dzeneshona. Kana uri celebrate interchange yaya, hazvina kuchenjera kuti uvote iwewe. Hauna idea kuti chinonzi kuvaka nyika chii. Hausati wamboona panovakwa road. Hausati wamboona panogadzirwa roundabout. Hausati wamboona panogadzirwa interchange. Hauna idea. What I'm praying for right now is that when it falls, no life will be lost. When it collapses. That's what I'm praying for. Ndikunyengetera kuti pachichadona, pachadona magweshe aya, parege kuwana anofa. To show you that the government of Zimbabwe doesn't care about citizens, they simply wanted to do something to find publicity on TV. There is no pedestrian crossing from that side of the road to that side of the road, from this side of the road to that side of the road. People are skipping the road, and before we know it, someone will be knocked off by a car at that interchange. How do you make an interchange when there is no proper road? What was supposed to be the first thing? The Mashingo Highway needs a new road, not refurbishment. There's no road from Betty Bridge to Harare. That is a junk road once again. Number one, the Harare Betty Bridge road, it needs at least 3 lanes on this direction and 3 lanes on that direction. It is Zimbabwe's busiest road, not only in terms of volumes of traffic, but in terms of business earnings. That's where we import most products from South Africa through. It makes sense to invest more money because it brings more money to Zimbabwe, that road. The road from Chitungwiza to that interchange is full of potholes. How do you create an interchange for a road mad with potholes? Inoshika ere motikari roundabout kana yabva kwakazara mapotholes. It doesn't. The third thing is, if you look at that interchange, the off-ramping roads are one vehicle lanes. Yes. They have one vehicle lanes. Look at that one. Look at the other one. It shouldn't be a one vehicle lane road. There has to be more than one lane. Because this is a major highway. The cars that are off-ramping from Harare to Glenora, they need more than one lane. The cars that are going from Chitungwiza to the highway, they need more than one lane. Most of those off-ramping lanes, they are one lane roads. Except maybe for that This is a junk road. They should have put 4 lanes on this direction, 4 lanes on that direction. And then they stay like that maybe for 60 km. Then they shrink to 3 lanes as the road goes forward to Beit Bridge. And we are not just talking about the number of lanes. We are talking about the quality of the construction. It is not good enough. Look at them, they are watering the grass with water cannons. Why couldn't they implement and install a sprinkler valves, sprinkler water systems? Look at it. It already has depressions because of heavy trucks. So don't tell us to be grateful because we are not Mnangagwa children. And he didn't build this interchange with his pocket money. Mnangagwa is not a sponsor to the Zimbabwean government. He is a civil servant. This interchange was built by our money. We don't owe Mnangagwa any thank you. Instead, he should apologize for being in a party that was governing for the past 45 years. And yet we are made to celebrate an interchange which was introduced more than 200 years ago. Interchanges are more than 200 years old. Zimbabwe is the first interchange in 2025. You say, we must be grateful. Grateful to whom?
Grateful for what? Right. Tiri kufamba naro video tiripo tiri kuenda. Let me know where you are watching from. Kuti muri kuona muri kupi zviri kufamba here. Zviri kubatika here zviri kutaurwa naApostle Chiwenga izvi. I felt like kuti zvinhu zvine musoro, especially to those varakashi veZANU-PF, they are so arrogant. They said we should be grateful. Tinofana kutenda development. Development yay. It's been 45 years as ZANU-PF in power. Vozotivakira interchange nhasi. And then we should be grateful he is trying. Apana chota saying chiri kuedzwa apa. They are busy coming up with I wanted to say the wrong words. Coming up with my projects akadhakwa. Yeah, pakaiva. Coming up with my projects akadhakwa so that they can just steal money. Ameno, what's your take on that? Do you think Apostle Chiwenga is wrong or he is right? Inine hangu, I will share my thoughts at the end of this video. So make sure that you drop a comment. Let us know what do you think nemashoko arikutaurwa na Apostle Chiwenga.
Mnangagwa munhu angape munhu kana sendi uya.
Let me just come back a little bit.
In 2025, you say, we must be grateful. Grateful to whom? The government's job is to utilize public funds responsibly. And they are getting paid for that job.
Yes.
They don't deserve any thank you from us. But when we are not happy, we are required and we are allowed to complain.
Yes.
Waste of money and deception masked as investment and infrastructure development. Very sad. If this road give us back the road, if Mr. Mnangagwa wanted to build a good road, what you should have seen there are traffic lights. Not traffic lights, floodlights. People are going to go into an accident because there are sharp curves at the interchange. There must be lights all over. And those lights must be up from dusk to dawn. There's not even one light that we can see there.
Yeah.
Where are the lights? There are no lights. How do you expect motorists to navigate these caves, these winding caves, in the absence of street lights? There's no wisdom in these people. look at it. The people the pedestrians who want to walk from this side to that side, what do they use? Kungo jamba road, chitarisa motikari jamba, koka rowa nemota. There are too many roads. It's difficult for a pedestrian to check all the angles from where traffic could come. This is a death trap for pedestrians.
Right, let's just talk about nyaya irutaurwa naApostle apa right now. Right now, as you can see, this tingaiti highway zvedu, yes, but the highway, panema locations near the highway, and the people, they need to cross from point A to point B. Those who at least panofanira kunge pane a footbridge or something chekuti vanhu vanocrossa vachiyambuka road vachienda to the opposite side. Let's say you are coming from Chitungwiza, kufamba netsoka, you want to go to the Glenora side. Panofanira kunge pane something chiripo chekuti unoshandisa, munhu anoshandisa, because tirikuti is the busiest road. Mota dzichange dzakazara dzichipfuura dzichienda. Saka i-death trap yekuti vanhu vanogona kusaona mota iri kubva kune rimwe lane iye ato pakati peroad achiyambuka, zvikazopedzisira zvaita sei? Zvaita kuti zviite tsaona, paitike chitsaona handitika. Ndo zvavarikuita sei? Zvavari kuedza kutaura apa ikatinzwa pamberi.
Project management company should have considered what I'm talking about. The people who supervised this project must be in jail.
Yes.
They are criminals. So we will not celebrate mediocrity. We can't say he has done something, he is improving, he is getting better, he is doing this, he is doing that. No. We know proper interchanges. We are not people who are not exposed. Mr. Mnangagwa did not consider development. He did not consider expansion. Harare has more volumes of cars because of importation of used cars. This interchange has no capacity to allow the passage, the free flowing and the free passage of cars to mitigate traffic jam. This interchange must be in a small road, not on the busiest road in Zimbabwe. It's too small for the volumes of traffic in our country. This interchange must be somewhere, probably along Enterprise Road or along Shamva Road, not along the Harare Bait Bridge Road. It's too busy for this kind of interchange. It doesn't allow for growth. Such infrastructure projects like this must consider growth at least for the next 50 years. It didn't. So we are not happy that our money was stolen once again. And something that looks like development has been constructed, which to us is posing a danger to our pedestrians. There must have been pedestrian footbridges constructed on all the 4 directions.
Yes.
So that those who are crossing, they don't have to have contact with the roads. Either they make it a tunnel or they put it overhead, like what happens in other countries. This is junk. It is rubbish. And we condemn it. We of the true church do not see the Trabablas Interchange as a project that marks development.
And we of the true church, isusu vechechi yechokwadi. Let me tell you a story. There's a story that I want to do, but I will do it anyway. Kudata Gwirei aka requestwa kunze aonekwe navamakandiwa kuti vamunamatire anzi mva apora. Ndo nyaya dzacho handitika hanzi mva apora. But pane nyaya yangu pandoda kungobata napo ndichipfuura zvangu ndichazouya necomplete story yacho. Iwewe, if you request to see Makandiwa, you have to pay $500 for one-on-one. Chimbovafunga ipapo. Hatisi kutaura nyaya iyoyo, but tangoti chechi yechokwadi should stand with its people. Chechi yechokwadi inomira nevhangeri. Even vatungamiriri venyika, we have seen it in the Bible. Vanhu vaMwari vachienda against vatungamiriri venyika, vachiramba kunamatira zvifananidzo, vamwe vachikandwa mumoto, zvirimo. But isusu vanhu vedu vaMwari, pakaipa discussion yeumwe musi, but chechi yechokwadi munyika medu yatirasisa zvamanje manje.
Mechanism, money was looted that could have been used to build a proper interchange.
Yeah,
those who were managing and operating the construction companies, they are the ones who are smiling right now. The people of Zimbabwe must mourn. There's nothing to celebrate. This is a crime scene. It is not a project of development. The Trabablas Interchange is a crime scene. We must see people in handcuffs going to court from the Trabablas Interchange.
Yeah.
This is what Apostle Chiwenga thinks and feels about the Trabablas Interchange. It's a crime scene. I hope it is very clear, Pastor Rengwe.
Yes, am I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ukauya vanhu vakanyika zvakanaka vanotibvunza isusu tinovaudza kuti nyika inovakwa sei. We know how to do it. We know also what we don't know, and we know where to find the right people.
Yes.
Ukanga uchiziva kuti haundigone chakati unenge wakachenjera nekuti unotsvaga vanochigona. Kwete kufamba uchinyepa kuti local companies constructed this marvel. There's no marvel at this construction junk.
Construction
think
junk.
About it when it is dark. What do pedestrians do? A combination of absence of lights and absence of pedestrian crossings. It's a death scare. It's a death trap. Pastor Baloy. Kukadoka mota dzine malights. Vanhu vanetsoka vari kubva kuGlenora vari kuda kuenda kuside uku havana malights. Zvofamba sei? You have to learn. You can't wake up one day. Suddenly you know how to build interchanges. Which interchanges did you build before? Unovunza vamwe ka? Kushona tine tsumeno tikugara naka kuona dzevamwe.
Yes.
Why couldn't they invite a competent company to build one at least? Put your engineers together and pay them to gain experience and exposure. So, I wanted this to be clear that the people like Nick Mangwana should not talk with all that insolence and that entitledness. Mr. Mnangagwa is doing nobody a favor by building anything. It's not his money. He owes us an explanation. Why did he inflate the figures of the cost of that project? We don't owe him anything. He is a servant of the people and he gets a salary for that. So those are some of the things that we are not happy about. There are people who are saying Trabablas is a Spanish word, which means nonsense.
Yeah.
So our president's nickname means nonsense. Nonsense. I don't know who was interested in giving him harmful names.
Hey.
Huh? Because the word Dambuzo has become a national crisis. And now we have another word that means nonsense.
Trabablas, right? Ndrukukuona my comments. I've got a comment here on WhatsApp. Let me just read it. And Zimbabwe is a caged country until everyone who witnessed bloodshed are all dead, that's when the case will be lifted. Let's say, okay, I'm gonna do that, but let's say that is another 50 years from now. Ameno timuzona sei hanzi vese vane ropa mumaoko avo vakauraya vanhu vakaita sei zvavakaita izvozvo kuti vawane zvavainazvo kusvikira vafa ndopachasununguka nyika. Ameno kuti imi munoti chiiwo nazvo. Let me see the comments here quickly. One on one, hands now, one on one is the road cost up to upkeep, and the road cost money to upkeep, and a pastor who pimps people for money is the last person to talk. Chimomira izvozvo. And you don't put lights on a highway. Let me correct you that highway inogona kurova isina malights kwesoko ichifamba handiti yosvika pane certain places. Take it for example, toti chiko tinogona kubva mutauni meso tisina malights, takusvika paZBC papaya we can start seeing malights. Tichingopfuura paZBC malights anogona kubva tofamba futi pamberi takusvika kana pawaterfalls, more like pane tumacomplex kana pane nhingirikini panopfuura nevanhu. So it's possible malights anoiswa pahighway papaya, ende zviri kunzi kana vanhu vaakupfuura manheru pasina malights, pasina crossing mafootbridge ekuti vanhu vanopfuura napo pari safe, how are they going to cross? Saka it's needed zvinhu zvakadaro. Malights anoita sei anodiwa handitika. Zvikanzi the people need to learn how to drive. Zvikanzi and the drivers haven't got a clue because hazvimo muhighway code. Yeah. Ukamisa exit yako yaunga uchifanira kupinda nayo, you don't reverse. Tikukuona vanhu vari kurevhesa, unotoenda wotozonobatira imwe route kumberi. But I'm not sure if that's the case neTrabablas, kuti ndozvazvinoitwa, ndozvayakagadzirwa ichiita here, kuti ukapotsa exit iyi unogona kuzonowana imwe yacho kumberi handitika. That's my number. To those who want to contribute, to those who want to share something about Trabablas, mashoko ari kutaurwa kunzi we don't owe Mnangagwa a thank you for building that Trabablas. Haana kuivaka nemari yake, imari yenyika. In fact, he is the one who should apologize to us kuti vakatipira mari pakuvakwa kwechinhu ichocho handitika. And I think varakashana one on one muri kuzvinzwira ende muri kuzvionera mega. Amenoti Victor nhasi ari kubva asi kubatika mucomment section. Amenoti ari kuita nezvei mazuva ano mukomana. But ndo zviri kutaurwa kunzi musaomberere maoko zvinhu zvisina maturo, zvinhu zvisina basa, zvinhu zvisina direction. Because right now we are not benefiting anything from that Trabablas. Hapana chatiri kuwana paTrabablas iyoyo handitika. Right, yeah, that's my number. Zvikanzi chiko na one on one. Zvikanzi Trabablas is the starting point, hanzi. Trabablas is a start, and I think they built it for a good price. I think I didn't weekend and sorry Maxine broadcast yangu kata from Norway ndatoshamisirwa chichanga chiitika ende avaripo vavenga vachida kurwisa kuti production risaende kumberi, but hatisi kudzokera kumashure. Tagara tichizvitaura kuti we are not going backwards. Ticharamba takaita sei takatarisa kumberi tichienda zvichirema zvichirwadza sei. Tine vanhu 82,000 plus vakataura kuti aiwa zviri kuitwa nemufeso uyu we really appreciate and we are going to stand by him until the end handitika. Right, I'm going to broadcast very soon a space that was done by Chimama so you must just listen. It's a must listen space iyoyo. I think very soon I'm coming back again with that space. Tonzwa kuti zviri kufamba sei, zvakamira sei, nedzimwe nyaya dziri kupisa dziri kufanira kunge dzichitaurwa nezvadzo. Anditika, make sure you put a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think, kuti unofungei nemashoko anga achitaurwa nani na Apostle. Anditika, one-on-one. Thank you for listening. Koma Clayton, thank you very much. And all those vasina kusama comments, thank you very much. I can see you. Muripo hanupana Anditika. And those who contributed towards WhatsApp, yeah. Anzi nyika yakatukwa amenoti chokwadi zvinobuda ere amenoti zviri kufamba sei. So ndonyanga ndichifamba nayo zvamanje manje. As for me, DJ Oli and the rest of the crew behind the scenes, it is bye for now. Ngatisangane muvideo rinotera.
We need freedom, pavachayenda tichafuma chete. Yeah, pindirai Jehova, aiwa pindirai. Muri kuona pakavaizi kajikisai, mweya. We need freedom, toro Mnangagwa yende. Whenever we cry, whenever we stumble, remember it us that, cause we pinzamu that situation. Akakura akarerwa akakupa akanyepa Mnangagwa na chivayo bakakuya.